names on the ballot for this year for the Roanoke mayor position. And tonight, Republican David Bowers, Democrat Joe Cobb, and Independent Stephanie Moon Reynolds came together for a candidates forum. Senior reporter Joe DeShiel attended that event, and he's in the studio with that story. So, Joe, how did it go tonight?
Well, Kate, there were no fireworks. The candidates had the questions in advance, and the conversation remained polite. But they did stake out different positions on some important topics. David Bowers, Joe Cobb, and Stephanie Moon Reynolds all have extensive experience in city government. Bowers as a former mayor and member of city council. Cobb as vice mayor and member of council. Moon Reynolds as the longtime city clerk before she was elected to council herself.
I want to prove to you again that I have the energy, the enthusiasm, and the experience to make a change in Roanoke.
Our citizens do not care how much you know, but they want to know how much you care. I have always met that test.
I work hard every day. I show up around the city because I love the city, because I want to celebrate the people that are here.
All three are also members of the Roanoke Kiwanis Club, which organized the Candidates Forum in association with the Roanoke Regional Chamber of Commerce. But on Tuesday night, they differed on important issues, including the city's response to violent crime.
My thought was, and I communicated this to the city council, that we should have not just gun violence prevention, we should have gun violence apprehension.
While we celebrate the decrease in gun violent incidents, reducing all forms of violent crime remains a top priority.
Of the three people up here, I'm the one who's been doing the work along with the community to address gun violence in our community over these last 5 years.
They also addressed controversial zoning changes that allow more multifamily units in neighborhoods across the city.
I support and supported twice these zoning amendments. I think they are the best thing for our city to create more and multiple housing opportunities.
If elected, I will vote to repeal the rezoning. And as I go around the city, this is the #1 issue for people in Roanoke.
I do want to make it clear, I was the lone vote on city council that did vote no twice. And the reason being because of the process.
Now, there were some areas of agreement. All three support extension of the runway at the Roanoke-Blacksburg Regional Airport, for example. But, Kate, they are staking out different territory. Bowers presenting himself as an agent of change, Moon Reynolds promising a thorough review of the city's finances to ensure better management, and Cobb pledging to continue the important work he says is making a positive difference in the life of Roanoke.
Yeah, a lot for people to think about as they decide how they're going to cast their ballots
That's
in the
right.
next little bit.
And early voting has started.
All right. Thank you, Joe, for giving us that coverage tonight.